The assassination attempt on former President Trump last weekend has a lot of people talking about the rise in political violence. WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie explores how America's perspective on that may be changing.
After Saturday's events, leaders on all sides are calling for a cooling down of political rhetoric. But polls show that Americans are increasingly desensitized to it, and experts say that could lead to even more violence. Political violence is not something we've left behind in our past. In 2011, Democrat Gabby Giffords was shot at a campaign event. In 2017, Republican Steve Scalise was shot at a congressional baseball game. On January 6, 2021, rioters invaded the U.S. Capitol seeking to hang former Vice President Mike Pence. USA! Each time, leaders on both sides called on Americans to reject political violence, as they're doing now after the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump.
We must not go down this road in America.
But polls show an increasing number of Americans consider political violence justified. A poll by the nonprofit Public Religion Research Institute last year asked whether, quote, true American patriots may have to resort to violence to save our country. 23% of Americans said yes, up from 15% in 2021. And it cuts across party lines. A University of Chicago poll last month found nearly 7% of people say force would be justified to restore Donald Trump to the presidency, while 10% said it would be justified to keep Trump out of the White House.
I make of it that we're getting really close to violence.
Michael Waltman studies the connection between hate speech and violence at UNC Chapel Hill.
We experienced it this past weekend, but we're really getting close to the point where violence is going to be used to accomplish ideological objectives.
Waltman says each party is framing the other not as a rival, but as an existential threat.
We have to become friends again. We have to treat one another with respect again, or we're just lost.
Laura Leslie, WRAL News, Raleigh.